You got a nice butthole. You know that? Anyone ever tell you that?
I don't see it much.
Like my granddad said, who cares about your sexual preference, bro? Like, that has nothing to do with that. And I don't bash anyone's sexual kinks. You already know we done had many talks about that. Sliding boards and all that.
What we can't change is somebody who cares about it.
Like, that's the thing. Right.
So LT the lame, not Flame, the lame, right? So I'm watching her little shitty ass videos and shit, right? And you know, a lot of things she's saying is a whole bunch of bullshit, right? Because she's LT the lame. You feel me? Very intelligent. Like I said in my old video, women are very intelligent, but their emotional intelligence is very fucking ass crack. So she's lying about a lot of things. Lying. I didn't even know, because like she'll create a channel, then delete it, and then create a channel and delete it, create one, delete one, create one, delete one. I forgot about this damn channel, but she's leaving comments and shit like that, and I'm just ignoring them because I'm not finna respond to her ass. But on her videos, she's accusing me of things that's not true, or she's taking the shit out of context. See, with LT the Lane, right? A lot of things that I've said to her, she's took it out of context, right? So, for example, let's say that I told a person who's 500 pounds, hey man, you might want to slow down with with eating too many calories. You might want to slow it down a little bit. I want you to take care of your health. Slow it down. But they'll interpret it as I call them a fat ass piece of shit. That's what she does. So I could say, so what's the example with that where she misinterpreted my words? Because she does a lot of word scrambling. So one day she told me, I should have got with somebody that has the same background as me. And I was like, and remind you, I'm not putting her business out there because she said this on her channel. So I'm not just saying, I was like, well, are you talking about someone with crackhead parents? And she's like, oh my God, how could you say that? And she got offended. And I'm like, well, because you said someone with the same background as you. And like, as far as like her upbringing and things like that, I'm like, well, are you talking about someone that was raised with crackhead? Like I said, someone that had crackhead parents. And I could see that how someone may misinterpret that, but I wasn't trying to be disrespectful with that. I was just asking a question. So she misconstrued that, right? What else she said? She said that because I did tell her one time that I said that she looks like a prettier version of Silly off of Color Purple. I said that she looks like a prettier version of Silly, which I think she does. I was just being honest, because there's people in the world there's people out here. Man, there's people out here in the world that have lookalikes. There's somebody out there who looks like you. So I was saying that she looks like a better version of Silly. I didn't say she was ugly. If I thought she was ugly, I wouldn't be talking to her. I'm not like an incel dude who will fuck a 2 out of 10. If I thought she was hideous and ugly, I wouldn't have spoke to her. I don't even think Silly's ugly. I think Silly's okay looking, but I just say, you like a better version of Silly. She got offended at that. Then in her video, she's talking to the fucking dude, the fucking friend, the friend that she was, I think I'm starting to fall for this dude and all of this shit. In the fucking video, that she's just lying. And she said, I'm in here abusing her and shit. No one's abusing her fucking ass. She's lying on that again, right? Again, like I said before, well, I explained it in my older video. I ain't gonna repeat that again. But yeah, man, nobody's in here abusing her ass. Fuck out of here. The fuck. What do I look like abusing her motherfucking ass? Like I'm too old for that. Is she fucking annoying? Have I thought about slapping her? Yes, I have. Have I actually said, no, shut up, bitch? No. So, lying, liar, pants on fire. Lying, take my words out of context. She said something about me not wanting to help her get her storage. The other day, I actually offered her, I was like, hey, I got some extra money. You want me to help you pay your storage bill? She told me no. I said, hey, we should go. We should get the stuff out the storage. And I told her this months back, like around August. I said, yo, we should try to get your stuff out the storage, so you don't got to keep paying that bill. She didn't want to do it, but then she's saying that I want her to be homeless and shit, and all this dumb shit. Nobody don't. If I want her to be homeless, I wouldn't have moved her in here. That's fucking dumb. See, so the thing is, but her friends are gonna believe her because that's her friends. Typically, people's friends side with the friend. Like if you have friends, your friends are most likely gonna side with you when you say something. So her friends in the video, oh yeah, they gonna side with her because that's her friend. So nobody doing shit to her ass, dude. She's lying, taking my words out of context. Liar. She has mental illness, mental health problems, right? Mental issues. Where you can tell her something and she'll twist the whole sentence like you said something different. You can say, hey, this is an example. This didn't actually happen. Let's say you tell her, hey, you may want to, you might want to fix your hair up. Are you saying did you just say that my hair is dusty? And did you just call me a dusty ass bitch? That's how she'll interpret that. And you like, that didn't actually happen. I'm just giving an example. You like, I did not say that. So she's just a weirdo. She got mental illness, man. And yeah, she got something wrong with her, dude. So I gotta say I'm out. Then she lied and said that I'm just trying to flaunt girls texting me to her. I was just being transparent because I heard people say that when you get into a relationship, girls want you more. And I just find it kind of surprising that once I got with her, girls was hitting me up and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, is this true? I was just trying to. I was like, damn. I was like, once I got with you, girls hitting me up and shit. I was just trying to just. I was just thinking about when people say that, like once you get with somebody, girls want you more or some shit like that. I was just, I wasn't trying to like flaunt other people in her face and shit. I was just, so I was that's what I was doing. I was just like, yo, this girl hit me up and I didn't even know who it was at first, honestly, because it was from a different number. I didn't even know who it was until like I think like 5 minutes later, like the name popped up. It said this may be this person. I said, oh, okay. But yeah, bro, take it. A lot of the shit that she's saying in her videos, a lot of that shit's taken out of context. If you listen, if you just take her word for what she's saying, it will make it sound like I'm a piece of shit. But a lot of that shit is taken out of context. I have an explanation for every single thing she said. Every single thing. Then she lied and she said, I said that you've been replaced. When I said that she'd been replaced, she was in a group chat of mine. And like, we was trying to do some business shit. Me and my friends and stuff like that. Some other people in the group chat. She really wasn't trying to do nothing in the group chat. Like, she did some things, but she wasn't really putting out as much as I felt like she should have. And then she actually left the group chat. I didn't even kick her out. She left. She left the chat because she said she was done. She felt that things wasn't moving fast enough. And I was trying to talk her to get back in, and she said, no, I'm not joining it no more. I'm like, okay, that's fine. So then I found someone else to take up her spot. And then I forgot exactly how this conversation, because I think we was in the bed together, and she said something, and you know, my memory on this isn't fully accurate because it happened so long ago. But she was talking about like the girl that I added into the group chat instead of her. And she was upset about that. And I'm like, oh no, bro, this is business shit. And the girl that I added to the chat, I have no attraction to her whatsoever. She's actually very dark. Like not dark skin, but like she could be very dark. And I wasn't really into her personality like that. To like I have no attraction to her at all. But she's insecure about that. And I was like, well, if you didn't leave the chat, I wouldn't have brought no one else in the chat. You know, if you wouldn't have left, I wouldn't have had to replace you. And then she started getting upset or something. And like I said, I forgot how everything happened. But then I was like, you've been replaced. And when I said that, I did not mean romantically. I just meant in the context of a new business partner. That's what I meant, not romantically. Right? That's what I meant. Then she's lying like I'm just some creep dude lusting after her. First and foremost, we had mutual sexual desire, mutual sexual intentions. I'm not a dude. If a girl don't want to fuck me, I'm gonna leave her alone. I'm not finna, oh, come on, girl, come on, girl, come on. I'm not finna do all that. If I know a girl is like, I don't know, and she's like being bashful and like she's kind of like trying to close herself off, like I'm not finna talk a girl into nothing she doesn't want to do. I'm not that fucking thirsty for no fucking pussy like that. If a girl is like, if she like, oh hell yeah, if she's not adamant like that, I'm not finna do shit. She's like, oh, I don't know about the I don't know. I'm not finna do that. That's like weird. That's like me taking advantage of somebody. Nobody's not finna do that shit. So now she makes it like she's some innocent girl that I fucking try to I fucking coerced her into sex or a sexual situation. I literally had, which I'm not going to put the messages on here because that's going too deep into shit. But there was mutual sexual things on both sides. Both sides. Oh, he was trying to coerce me into this. Nobody coerced your fucking ass, dude. We both wanted to fuck. Get the fuck out of here with that dumb shit. Not finna fucking force no girl to fuck me, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, you know, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't mess with women like that. And again, the dude in the video, that's the backup nigga. Oh, really? You know, that's the backup nigga. Waiting in the shadows, waiting for his chance. That's a backup nigga. This already proving my point right there. The fact that you have the backup nigga in the video, that already proves my fucking point. That's why I say she's not that smart. I'm literally like confirming my shit. Now with the things that with my rebuttals, obviously nobody knows if it's true or not because nobody was there. But with the particular backup nigga in the background, that's something that's proven right there. Like what the fuck? Like come on, man, get the fuck out of here. And then like she lying. She just a liar, bro. She got mental issues, bro. Like, oh, you know, I told all my family the address in case you do something to me. Nobody's finna do shit to you, dude. Nobody's finna do nothing to you. And I told her, I was like, I really don't care. Honestly, No. Matter of fact, a few times I was fine. When I wasn't upset, I was just like, oh, because like when I talk to her, I try my hardest to de-escalate the conversation from getting aggressive. But no matter how much I try, it always gets aggressive. So I always try to like to kind of talk, because I understand like if you are insulting somebody, that's gonna turn them up. If you're raising your voice, that's gonna turn them up. So I try to have a lower tone, no insulting, and I just try to keep it. My family knows of this address, and can you try to do something to me? I said, oh, that's fine. I was like, that's cool that they know the location in case something happens or something like that. They can get to you. I was calm about it, but the other day I said, because she started yelling at me, right, and getting in my face, and I was like, man, I don't care, man, and honestly, I really don't care. I have a video titled "Thinking About Death Constantly." I mean, at this, like, I don't care. Like at this, like I kind of think, like as of right now, at this very moment, if her family pulled up with like a whole bunch of knives and shit, like a whole bunch of knives and guns and shit like that, and pulled up, I probably wouldn't even care, bro. I mean, I would defend myself. I would try to defend myself, but I don't even think I would run away. I don't know, bro. I probably just face it or something. I don't fucking know, man. But that's just how I feel right now. I don't know if that's how I feel permanently forever, but at this very moment, that's how I feel currently. But I'm like, nobody's not doing nothing to her, bro. Nobody's abusing her. No one is like the times where I've hurt her, it was on accident. Like I said in my older video. There was one time I was closing my door, and she put her hand. She tried to stop me from closing the door because she kept nagging me, and I just pushed it, and I pushed the door closed, like I overpowered her strength, and I closed the door, and I guess by me doing that, I had bent her wrist back. She said, "Oh, you had hurt my wrist," but that was on her though. If I'm trying to close the door because I don't want to talk because you nagging, get back. Let me close the door. So that's on her, right? Remind you, I didn't like this, like push it in fast. I kind of just slowly overpower her hand and closed it. Another time, we was play fighting, and I accidentally bruised her. I put a bruise on her leg on accident because we was like play wrestling and shit. Accident. Another time, I was trying to get in the door, because she had my key to my room, and I was trying to get my key back, and she was in her room, and she was pushing the door closed, and I was pushing it open, and I guess when I pushed it open, and like, I ain't pushed it in like boom, but I kind of pushed it open with some, like I said, she's like a woman, so even if I'm not trying my hardest, I can accidentally still hurt her. So I pushed it in a little bit, and I guess like it hurt her leg or something, and it put a bruise on her leg apparently. So all accidental injuries. Nothing was blatant like me. I'm blatantly trying to hurt her. All accidental. All accidental. I never, smacked her, punched her on purpose, body slammed her, knocked her the fuck out. Because trust me, I'm a man, bro. And she's like a smaller woman. If I actually used my full power on her, bro, she probably wouldn't be alive. Because she's that small. Bro, if I use full power from my right hand and just hit her in her shit, she's not gonna be alive. And I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that's how she's a small female, dude. There's no way she's gonna survive it. I just know it. I'm not saying that as a threat. I'm just saying, oh, he's in here abusing me. He's he's using all his strength. Because one time she said that. So one time she accused me of using all my strength. I'm like, dude, do you know if I use all my strength, you wouldn't be alive? Do you understand that? Like, if I use 100% of my power, you would not be breathing. I'm not using all my strength, dude. Like, what the fuck? So she just changes my words around, switches everything up, man. Takes things out of context, tells her friend, oh, you know, he said this, he did that, but don't got the full shit behind it. She's just talking out her ass crack like always. She talking about somebody threatening her. I never threatened her with physical violence. She threatened me multiple times. She's pushed me before. One time she even hit me, but that shit I ain't feel none of that shit. But still, she still did it, right? So if anyone's putting hands on something, now she only did that one time. It wasn't like she did it all the time. But still, you still did it. If anyone is, and she's talking about, oh, you know, he's threatening to kick me out. Well, if a person is threatening me, right? Because she's threatened me with violence multiple times. If a person is threatening me with violence, yes, I'm going to want them to get the fuck away from me, because why would I want someone around me who is threatening me with violence? Would you want someone living with you threatening you with violence, threatening to do this to you, do that to you? Oh, I'm gonna call this person to pull up and do this to you. Oh, I'm gonna do this to you. Of course, I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna try to get you put out of here. Oh, and then, he's threatening to get me kicked out. Oh my God, he's so fucked up. But not taking into account that you're threatening me. Why would I want someone living with me who's threatening me? Make it make sense. Then she's saying that I'm using her for money, or that I use her for money or something. Well, I was using her or have used her for money. She got a little check at some point, and I said the check was taken remind you, before I met her, before I found out about the damn check, I was fucking with her before I knew anything about a check. So her check was taking like a long time to get to her. I'm like, damn, you know, I would have thought that you would have got it by now. And she interpreted that as me being like, oh man, this nigga is with me because of this check, you know. And I'm like, bro, the check you're getting, it's not like you're getting $1 million. I'm not gonna say the amount of it, because, you know, but I'm like, bro, you think I'm gonna be a gold digger over, like, it? Like, don't get me wrong, it was okay money, but it wasn't nothing that was worth someone being a gold digger about. Like, at least for me, I ain't a gold digger, bro. Like, I don't mess with women for money. Like, I don't talk to women just because they got. I don't think I ever met a woman who had like a whole bunch of money before. Like come on, man. So, a whole bunch of shit. But I'm getting sleepy, man. I'm about to go to bed, man. So I gotta say I'm out.